Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a fantastic day in the market. So, obviously, another kind of slow, choppy-ish day today. We didn't really do very much. Obviously, markets closed pretty flat. We do have OPEX tomorrow, so keep that in mind. Our last few OPEX days were downtrend days, so they weren't chop days, as a lot of people think they usually are. Usually, they're better than what they are, better than what is expected. So take that with a grain of salt going into tomorrow, but that's just what I've seen on the last two OPEX days. Today, so today we had today we wanted to tap into 790. That was our pre-market target here on NQ. You see, we pretty much got it. Pretty much like the low day was like 796. And then on ES, we wanted a tap of this 4-hour FEG down here at 4500. You see the low that we got was 4501, very close. The reason we did not get these targets, very interesting to me because, as mentioned yesterday, if you look at CPI low candle, which would be your like swing low here, up to your swing high, look at that. Well, maybe here. If you draw this, look at that. We hit 50% from CPI lows today, and we bounced. It's like if you draw this here on the hourly, you see wicket back up. So this reaction right here keeps me bullish. And then remember we had this 1 hour order block that was sitting here, right? I mean, like we just reject wick, reject wick, reject. We finally got a close over the open of this candle. Now I'm watching to see if we can get a close over the CE of this candle. So if we get a close over this, you see we're like right there right now. I'm going to be bullish going into tomorrow. Obviously, there's no like good FEGs to watch, so order blocks are going to tell us what to expect going into tomorrow. Another big thing, we now have, yeah, we have this order block blocking us right now, but obviously we're kind of pushing through it here. But yeah, still watching that one. But if we drag this line down here, you can see we now have an with with this candle's close right here over here. This is now your bullish order block, and then you see how the once this order block became validated with this candle close over, this candle comes down, retests it, and now you see we're getting a nice reaction back off of it, back above this bearish order block, kind of telling us, okay, price wants to go higher. So that combined with this reaction off the zero point 0.5 fib, uh, is going to keep me a little more bullish going into tomorrow for obvious reasons. So what I'm going to be watching is obviously we're getting over this OB. Next OB would be this one. I want to see us push over 917. If we can push over 917 into the evening, overnight, I'm going to be bullish probably back to the 1649 highs. If and then well, let's go back to the 4-hour chart. And then if you look at the 4-hour chart, you kind of see we are making a 4-hour order block here as well. This will close here in 8 minutes, so this will be a 4-hour order block for price to potentially, this will tell us, okay, price is now bullish because we closed over, this order block or validated this order block to then potentially send us higher. If we look at our 8-hour time frame, you see we're kind of in an 8-hour bearish FEG here. If we inverse this overnight, very bullish sign. Because you see, it's a hell of a wick off that candle off your 50% retracement, and then if we close back above that, then I think it's clear skies tomorrow. Um, and then another thing to note, remember I said we might dig deeper into this daily FEG. This is a better dig deeper, I guess you could say, because obviously of the 50% retracement back into the FEG, and now we're gonna close this candle. We're gonna close today's candle above the body of yesterday's candle. Kind of like what I said in yesterday's video. Like yesterday's candle was down. Look at this, down order block, down candle, close above order block. So it's just telling us, okay, we might expect another update tomorrow if this type of order block trend continues. I guess you could say. So that's pretty much it on the daily. Let's look on the 15-minute chart here. So today we got a little bit Let's see. So we had our wick off the bottom. We went back up, and it came back here, and people thought we were going back to the lows. Turns out no. Just just another 50% retracement down. Fill every single FVG. Fill this 15 FVG. Fill this 15 FVG. Wick it right off the middle. Right off the middle of it. Price is not random, and then now we take it right back up to high of day. You see how like that works. That's why it's always tough to short when you're below the 0.5 fib because you never know if it's a if we're going back to the lows or if we're going to bounce. That's why you wait for a candle close below here. If we got a candle close below this FVG, then we know okay we're going back down to these lows. But this held, so we expect it to run back to these highs. So we actually caught a long. We caught three longs. We caught a short today, and then we caught three longs. Let's go over the short today. See if I can find it here. Let's see, it was from 9:30 this morning. So yeah, it was this one right here. We took a smaller position just because we expected maybe some drawdown. What was left today was where was it? So we had equal lows from way back here. So the bottom candle today, see we had low, low, equal lows. We closed below here, and this shows like you have to be careful when it comes to inverses. But knowing we had 4-hour equal lows here made me take a smaller position and know like this play was going to work. Like we had to go take these equal lows. We took a short here at 54. We had some we rode some drawdown down. Not the best entry obviously, but but I mean it was a perfect inverse entry. But that's why we took a smaller position because we expected this to work, and then we've eventually got our take profit down here at those equal lows at 822. And then the other one was, I believe we took. This one was this afternoon. We took this 5-minute inverse back to here. Back to 887. We trimmed it 78 here. We trimmed it 887. Tried to hold for not for 903. You see we got stopped at break even down here. So that was a long, and then the other long I believe. And then the other long was this 5-minute inverse. You see we got to close above. We got a nice retest, and then we took it up to this high. Went to break even. Didn't quite get high of day. Came back and then we got stopped at break even again. So three winning trades. All the long runners got stopped at even, but that's okay. Still over 65 points delivered on NQ today with those, so not bad. Looking at ES, so one more thing on NQ. If we do come back down and we take out this low here, I'm expecting a lot lower prices because this low should not be broken now unless if this low gets broken, we're probably going down. We're probably going down. Because this is like your intermediate term low. Like this low went down, rebalanced a lot of this 4-hour, hit your 50%. So if we come back down and start displacing back below the 50%, then we know okay we might be headed to these 4-hour equal lows down here at CPI. Just wanted to point that out. ES did not hit your 50%, but as we know, as long as one of the indices do, it doesn't matter. You see, the 4 hours clear down here at 44.80. We did not get that low, but as you see on ES, we're about to put in a 4-hour order block here, just like NQ, keeping me probably bullish going into tomorrow. Let's look at the hourly. You see this will also be in hourly OB as well. And then remember, these will be the targets on ES if we don't take them overnight because we're only 8 points away from now. So 45.36 are the equal highs, and then this up here is your PPI data high from there. If we push over and get some kind of trend day tomorrow, expecting a push up to 45.66 here on ES. And then forgot to mention on NQ, if we keep pushing above, obviously looking for probably PPI data highs at 1649, and then at 16,115 would be our next higher time frame target on the daily chart. So, oops. If we do that, we'll draw that, and then we'll see what hourly candles we get tonight, and then we'll have an updated video in the morning. And with that, hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we will see you tomorrow.